unfortunately, today I have a small audience and it's my dog. Because, everybody works. Today happens to be a short day for me. So, here I am. But that's okay. We will make do. So, have you ever felt overwhelmed, had no interest in doing anything, and exhausted? I know I have, especially lately. This topic is very near and dear to me, which is why I have a bit of information for you today. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, my topic for you is college students and depression. I've also given you a handout of symptoms and a few ways to help. Everybody has different symptoms. That's why I did the handout. It just makes things go a little smoothly because I could probably spend an hour just telling you different symptoms and what to look for. Today, many students face more than just stress. It has mustered itself into full-blown depression and anxiety. Did you know? According to the Mayo Clinic, up to 44% of students reported having some symptoms of depression. Most students do not seek help, and this can be very detrimental. On my handout, you can see some statistics and other resources that can be used and what are symptoms you may see in your students or your fellow classmates. Julie Scelfo, who writes for the New York Times, described that young adults are increasingly faced with negotiating America's culture of hyperachievement and the pressure of being effortlessly perfect. As a result, their mental health and well-being are suffering. Depression is much more common than some may realize, but there are steps you yourself, or you could tell somebody to take to lower the effects of the illness on your own, to help just lessen that overwhelming feeling you have. The best thing you can do is seek professional help. I highly recommend that. You may be somebody that doesn't like pills, but it isn't always a pill factor. There are coping mechanisms that you can be taught. With mental health issues on the rise, I pray our colleges can increase their resources to help better aid the students and keep them happy and healthy. The JED Foundation served 200 college and graduate students from across the country and found a combined 63% of students say their emotional health is worse than before COVID-19. And 50% students are significantly concerned with their ability to care for their own mental health. This number is much too high, and there are so many cases of student suicide. The numbers need to be lowered. In the United States alone, approximately 24,000 college students will attempt suicide, with 1,100 students being successful in their attempt. This makes suicide the second leading cause of death in college students. That number is astronomically high. As a concerned college student who also suffers from depression, it's time for a change. What can we do to change these numbers? I'd like everybody to think about it and brainstorm a bit, and let's make a change so college can be less stressful for people today.